Welcome back to English 4.0, the radio show. Let's go! Advanced. All right, hello and welcome back to the program. Here we are in class number 182. Advanced class 182. Advanced class. In fact, I think I have the wrong book in front of me. But I do have a guest. While I grab my book, I'll introduce my guest who you all know. It's Esther, ladies and gentlemen. Esther.
Hi, Kyle. How are you?
Good. We're gonna do the advanced class. Are you ready for this?
Okay, let's go.
Maybe it comes as a surprise.
Yes, maybe.
But that's all right. We're ready for it, and we can start with one of my favorite exercises. This one has been appearing over the last few classes quite a bit. This is the one where I give you the answer to a question, and then you ask me the question that I've already answered. You know this one?
Yes.
But here we're going to practice with how many.
How many?
Right? So I'll say, they need 4 people for the job. And you can say,
how many people do they need for the job?
Right. How many people? They requested 3 assistants.
How many assistants do they request?
Yes,
that's right. How many assistants did they request?
Good. I bought 3 books at the book fair.
At the book fair.
Yeah, the Feria del Libro.
How many books did you buy at the book fair?
At the book fair, yeah, 3 books. I was down there in the Von Caseta.
Yes.
You know, the caseta, the booth, the stand.
Yes.
The stand.
190.
Yeah, that's it. 190, and we sold some materials, and we have some new materials that were there, including some nice CDs from the radio. Not that I'm trying to promote that on this particular show, but they are available if you're interested, right? In MP3 format. Anyway, I'll move on. 3,500 people went to the concert.
How many people went? How many people went to the concert?
Perfect.
Yes,
yeah.
right.
How many people went to the concert?
Yeah.
Good. We bought 3 different versions. We brought 3 different versions.
How many different versions did you brought? Did you buy?
Did you? We brought 3 different versions. How many different versions did you
bring?
Bring. Bring. Infinitive, right?
Yes.
Bring. How many different versions did you bring? They would have needed 20 people to do the job.
How many people would they have needed?
Yeah. To do the job.
To do the job.
Good. I read 3 books last month.
How many books did you read last month?
How many books did you read last month?
I read 2 books last month.
Okay, yeah. I have a student who reads, on average, a book a day.
A book a day?
That's amazing. In Spanish, though.
Yes.
Well, though, unfortunately. So I give her books in English.
Yeah.
She reads a book a day.
A day? That's a lot.
It sure is. It sure is a lot. Wow. I mean, imagine how much you could learn if you read the right type of books.
Yes.
Incredible. Okay. Well, they're going to build 4 new buildings.
How many buildings are they going to build?
Yeah. How many buildings are they going to build? To build a building. Makes sense, right?
Yes.
Okay. I mowed 5 lawns in 1992. This is a great English teacher sentence. To mow. Do you know to mow the lawn? Cortar el césped. To mow the lawn. To mow the lawn. The lawn is the césped. Because a lawn is really grass that is intentionally maintained.
Yeah.
Césped. Because grass could be in the forest between the trees, but a lawn is intentionally maintained, right?
Yes, in gardens.
In gardens, and yeah. And then the verb to mow is cortar, but cortar césped. We don't really mow anything else. You don't mow a tomato. You mow the lawn. So I
Yes.
mowed 5 lawns in 1992.
How much lawn? No.
But they're countable.
They're countable.
Yeah.
How many lawn?
Lawns.
How many lawns did you buy? Did you cut in 1980? What? 85?
92.
In 1992.
Yeah, I mowed. How many did you mow? How many lawns did you mow?
How
in
many
19
lawns did you mow in 1992?
Yep. 5.
5.
It was my first job. I mowed lawns. I wouldn't say I mowed lawns for a living, but I mowed lawns for extra money. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes.
Very common in my hometown. So I charged $10 a lawn,
Wow.
right? But I was 12, so when you're 12. So when you're 12, that's pretty good money.
Yes.
$10 a lawn.
Okay.
$10 a lawn, as
10
we
bucks,
say,
yes.
in Canada and the United States. And so once a week, I would go around and mow the lawns. I mowed my own lawn, which I sometimes got paid for, but very often didn't. My father said, "Well, you can live here. That's your payment." And then different neighbors, I would mow their lawns and get paid sometimes. So it was a good arrangement. All right, let's move on and practice with some short answers.
Okay.
One of my favorite exercises on to another one of my favorite ones. So this is the 3-word answer.
3-word answer.
Right? So you see, is English important?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. There we go. Do you like olives?
Olives. Yes,
Olives.
yes, I do.
Aceitunas, right?
Aceitunas, olives, yeah.
yeah. Can we talk without moving our lips?
No, we can't.
No, we can't. Unless you're, what do we call that type of person who can talk without moving their lips?
In Spanish?
Well, in English, but guess. If you know the Spanish, guess at the English, and I think you'll get it right.
I don't know.
Well, do you know it in Spanish?
Yes, it's quite difficult. Ventriloquo.
In English, it's a ventriloquist.
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 Okay.
He's someone who speaks without moving
her lips.
Yeah, or their lips.
Their lips, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Once I gave this very same sentence to a student, and I said, "Give me the long answer." I said, "Can you speak without moving your lips?" And the student looked at me and said, "No, I can't walk without moving my hips." And I thought, okay, that was, and so I liked that answer. It was the wrong question, but it has a similar cadence and a
Yes.
similar sort of thing, you know. Did Springsteen write The River?
Yes, he did.
Yep. The River, very popular album and song.
Mm-hmm.
I went down to the river and into the river I'd dive, I believe. Is that the line?
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Have you ever driven a car?
Yes, I have.
Have you ever tasted chocolate?
Yes, I have.
Have you ever seen
What?
Have you ever seen Paul McCartney in concert?
No, I haven't.
Is Tío Pepe still popular in Spain?
Not.
No? Tío Pepe.
Popular.
Well,
Well, maybe, yes.
Okay, well,
yes, it
okay,
is.
Okay.
Yes.
Are we related?
No, we aren't.
No. Can my mother speak Spanish like you?
No, she can't.
Is Toronto cold in the winter?
Sorry?
Is Toronto cold in the winter?
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever written a book?
No, I haven't.
Can you read?
Yes, I can.
Do you like hot weather?
Yes, I like. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Yes, I do. Can we see each other?
Yes, we can.
Do you like the cold?
No, I don't.
Are your shoes clean?
Yes, they are.
Do you own a boat?
No, I don't.
Okay. Okay, good. Wow. She's nailing it all. You're getting them all. Well done.
Pretty fast.
Very, very fast. That was full speed. It's like I'm talking to my brother here,
Yeah.
you know? Well done. Wow. What have you been up to? Do you know what that means?
Up to.
Now here, what have you been up to? If I say, what are you up to? It's like saying, what are you doing? But if I say, what have you been up to lately? Because I haven't seen you for a while, Esther.
Yes, it's true.
But I have a feeling that you've been doing something involving English. Have you?
Yes.
Well done. What have
yes.
you what have you been doing to keep up with your English? Because I haven't seen you for a month,
Yes.
but you haven't missed a beat. You know?
Yes, it's true. Well, I couldn't attend my classes, my English classes, but I had to work very hard, assisting some people, some foreign people.
In English.
In English, of course.
Excellent.
In Congress and conventions and fairs,
Good
things
stuff.
like that.
So you've been really staying exposed to
Yes,
English. Absolutely.
I've been practicing every day.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. Good. Well, Esther, let's move on to our word of the day, shall we?
Yes, we shall.
All right.
Expression of the day.
Ah, yes, expression. I should make sure that we get that right. With our technicians, it is in fact the expression of the day, as we do here in the advanced portion. The expression of the day is to be out in force.
Out in force.
Ooh. If I say they're out in force, it essentially means that a group of people or things is present, is in an area, is active in a large quantity, on a large scale. For example, the mosquitoes tonight. If I say there are mosquitoes, which we say in English, mosquitoes, the little ones that bite you
Yeah.
and make you itch. The mosquitoes are out in force tonight. It means that there are a lot of them out there.
Out.
Right? Or the Real Madrid fans are really out in force after the football match. They're partying in the center of Madrid.
Okay.
Or in Barcelona, the fans are out in force. It's like en masse, would you say in French?
En masse.
Oh, en masse. Maybe my French isn't what it used to be. Is that what en masse? En masse?
Yeah, probably.
Would you say en masa in Spanish?
En masa, yes.
In a large group?
Yes.
In a large, substantially present?
Yes.
That's basically the idea of this expression of the day today. To be out in force. The mosquitoes are out in force. On a Saturday night, the people are, when the weather's good, people are out in force in the center of Madrid.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Maybe when you go to the country, the people is out in force.
The people are.
The people are.
Yeah. Out in force. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And the foreigners in Madrid in the summer,
In the summer.
it's they're out in force. All the guiris down in the center of Madrid, or Barcelona as well.
Yes.
And all the big cities, Valencia as well, right? We should make sure to use lots of examples from all cities in Spain, because I know we have listeners everywhere, and the people are out in force when the weather's good in all of those cities, right? All right, let's move on and take a look at a phrasal verb. Everybody likes phrasal verbs, right?
Yes, we love them.
Of course. So here, this one is to catch up, which is alcanzar.
Alcanzar.
Or ponerse al nivel.
To catch up. To catch up the bus?
Mm.
Not exactly.
We would catch the bus, but to catch up with el ritmo of something, like
to
like
catch
if you
up
miss
with.
if you miss 3 or 4 classes, if you miss a few classes, maybe you want to review the material to try to catch up with the class, to catch up with the group, to catch up with the content, to catch up with someone, right?
Yeah.
Alcanzamos al líder. How would you say that?
We caught up the leader.
We
We
caught
caught up with the leader.
with the leader.
With.
Or to catch up to the leader.
We caught up to the leader.
Yeah.
Okay.
With the leader, to the leader. Either one is all right.
Okay.
Alonso. Now, Fernando, not Alberto.
Yes.
Está intentando alcanzar al líder. So we're talking about the Formula One race, you know?
Yes. Alonso is trying to catch up with the leader.
Yeah, absolutely. Va tan rápido que no nos da tiempo a alcanzarle.
He goes so fast.
He goes, but now, ahora mismo, look at him. We would use present continuous. He's going.
So
Yeah.
fast that we...
No nos da tiempo. No podemos. No podemos.
We can't catch up with him.
Yeah, exactly. Siguen intentando ponerse al día.
They keep trying to catch up with...
Well,
No.
here we could say to get caught up.
To get caught up.
To get caught up.
Okay.
Ponerse al día is like we would say to get caught up.
Mm-hmm.
To be caught up. Okay. To catch up with the class, the content, for example.
Yeah.
But they're trying to get caught up.
Okay.
Yeah. And ¿crees que podemos alcanzarle?
Do you think we can get them? We can get him.
But with the phrasal verb catch up?
Do you think we can catch with him?
Catch up?
Do you think we can catch up with him?
Yeah, good.
Oh.
Do you think we
Yeah.
can catch up with him?
Yes.
I don't know. Do you think we can catch up with him? With him? Good.
Okay.
All right. Good. Let's move on to our vocabulary of the day.
Vocabulary of the day.
Okay, our vocabulary of the day. Our first word today is anticipar. Anticipar. Which is just like, well, English is easy, right?
Anticipation.
To
Anticipate.
to anticipate.
To anticipate. Yeah.
To anticipate. The next one I really like. Well, there's something interesting about it. Ser consciente de.
I knew that word.
I knew it. Yeah.
Yes.
But do you know it now? That's
no,
the question.
no, I don't know it now.
I've heard that a lot. I knew that. I knew that, Kyle, but do you know it now? Now, ser consciente de. To be aware of.
To be aware of.
To be aware of.
Okay.
Because we also have the structure to be conscious.
Yes, but it's not the same meaning.
They're not quite the same.
No.
Now, what the dictionary tells you on this and the reality are two kind of different things.
Yeah.
Because you could say to be conscious of some fact. Grammatically, that works. But in reality, and what I suggest is the common use, which is to consider conscious as the opposite of unconscious.
Yeah.
You get hit on the head, you're in the hospital bed, you're unconscious. And then you wake up and the doctor runs in and says, oh my gosh, he's conscious.
Mm-hmm.
But then aware is ser consciente de, to have some knowledge. Like, I'm aware of the fact that we only have 1 minute left.
Yes.
Were you aware of that?
Yes, I was.
Yeah, Manu's making me aware. He just made me aware of that, and I'm aware of it now. So I'm going to be quick. Estar hecho un lío.
Oof.
To be a bit
Missy.
mixed up, we could say.
Mixed up.
Mixed up. Ask me if I still get mixed up with ser and estar.
Do you still get mixed up with the verbs ser y estar?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
I still get mixed up with ser y estar, por y para. You name it. I get mixed up with all of that stuff. It's confusing. It's tricky.
Yeah.
Anyway. Tener en cuenta.
Tener en cuenta. To count? No, to count me.
To keep in mind, we could say, or to bear in mind.
To keep in mind.
And finally, hervir, with water.
To boil.
To boil. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Well, we're all out of time, Esther. Thank you very much for joining me.
Thank you, Kyle.
And thanks for listening. We'll be back tomorrow at the same time. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Bye.